part of our work for Delta Math today, we're going to do compositions of transformations. That means we're going to do more than one. So these are going to be, they should all be two transformations to get from one figure to the other figure. In this case, we're going from K to figure L. It's very important that we understand these concepts because when we take our unit test, you will have to put multiple transformations together. Some's going to be harder than others, but you need to really think it out. Like if I'm going from K to L, for me it looks like I would just rotate this up. So rotation clock or counterclockwise 90 degrees, and then that should put this flat surface going along from +3 to +7 here. And you gotta look at your numbers, make sure they're gonna match up. So then once I get it there, I should be able to reflect it over the y-axis, and we'll see what happens here. And another way I could do it, I could also reflect over the x-axis first and then rotate the 90 degrees. Either way, it's going to give us the same thing. So I'm going to say rotation 90 degrees counterclockwise because I'm going this direction about the origin, followed by a reflection over the y-axis. So let's see if that works. And it does, and it gives us the animation. Okay, so their answer actually had us rotating 90 degrees clockwise and then reflected over the x-axis. Still works. My answer still mapped it to where it needed to be, so you can see the animation for the answer that I had, and I rotated it up and then reflected over. It doesn't matter. As long as your transformation is going to result in this going to there, you can do it however you need to get it there. That's what's great about this activity, because there's more than one answer available. Let's even go ahead, let's go on the next one. Let's see what happens if we get something wrong. Let's make something purposely wrong for a little bit. I want to show you what it's going to do on Delta Math. We still want to get close, but let's make it wrong. So if we're going from K to L on this time, we know we're going to have to flip it up because we want it to be oriented the same way that L is. So we know there's going to be a rotation to 90 degrees counterclockwise. So let's go ahead, rotate 90 degrees, and we'll make it counterclockwise about the origin. Then we're just going to put this -4, this point is -4 at 4, but it's going to be one. I'm one away from the axis here, so it's going to be one above the axis there. So I would be going down. After that, I should be going down 3 units. Let's just go down 2 units. So translation, we'll say down, instead of 3 units, I'm going to say 2 units. And we'll see what happens here. It's going to tell me I'm wrong. Alright. It shows me what I should be doing. And again, they translated first to the left and then rotated up. That's fine. Still get you there. And then my answer would have been right, but you know, I purposely only went down 2 units instead of going down 3 units. But it still shows me my error. It shows me exactly where my figure would end up, so then I can say, alright, well, I did it correctly, I just counted the boxes wrong. You know, instead of 3, I put 2. It doesn't matter. But I wanted y'all to get some practice with this because you do need to understand these transformations, especially when you have composition of transformations, because it makes your mind have to think about how to get to this point using multiple steps. Before we only did one simple transformation, whether it be reflection, or rotation, translation, and that's good because that's where we had to start. But now we need to figure out, well, how could I make this shape go to there? And that's what we got to practice on.